Mark Antony said, "Do what you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life." Today, I'm going to explain to you how that worked for me by going through my educational journey. I studied my primary education in a government school. That's from year 1 to 4. And I thought I was pretty good at that time. I used to come first. But really, that's not saying much because my class had only 4 students. But at the earliest age, around 8 years, I picked up one skill and I was exceptional at it. That skill was Roman numerals. A neighbor of mine explained to me how the Roman numerals work, and he did it only once, and I just got it. It was as if I was a Roman. I could write any Roman numbers. I could even add Roman numbers. And my neighbor used to be astounded. How can this kid figure it all out? If there was a subject in Roman numerals, I would have scored 100 out of 100. If there was a degree in Roman numerals, I would have aced that degree. And if there was a PhD in Roman numerals, you would be calling me Dr. Cajetan today. Unfortunately, there is no PhD in Roman numerals. There is no degree in Roman numerals. In fact, there is no subject in Roman numerals. The only subject I had to study was geography, English, history, and I was not very good at it. I just couldn't focus on the subjects. For my middle school, I went to another school where from 4 students, there were 30 students in the class. And I suddenly realized I am below average. I'm not first. I used to get 35%, 40%, and I scraped from one grade to the next. But when I think about it now, I think those teachers just gave me those marks so I could move to the next grade. I went to college to do my bachelor's in commerce because that was the only stream that I could do with my below average performance. And the same thing continued. I remember the teachers telling my parents, this boy is good. If he can focus on his subjects, he can do well. But there was no subject on Roman numerals, even in college, and I did not do well. One day, a friend of mine, Benny, and I were walking in the market near our college. This was our last year in BCom. And we saw one poster advertising computer programming language. And Benny wanted to come to Saudi Arabia because his mom was working there, and he thought if he does some computer programming, he would get a good job. And he told me, Kaji, why don't you come with me and let's do this computer course? He could afford the fees, but I couldn't. But somehow I managed to scrounge the money required to do this course. And we went together for a programming course called COBOL programming. The first day I entered that classroom, I knew I had found my Roman numerals. The lecturer did not even have to explain to me what is programming. Even before he could write the code, I knew what he was writing. I just got it. I completed the course, I answered the exams, and lo and behold, I was the first in the class. And this time, there were more than 4 students, I can assure you. I was so excited. I signed up for another language. I thought that might be more challenging. But no, it wasn't like that. I just got computer programming languages. I did complete my BCom. I even did my master's in commerce. But today, I'm working as a group manager in an IT company. All of my subordinates, all of my peers have masters or bachelors in computer application. But none of them will say, this Kaji, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Maybe they do say that behind my back, but I'm confident enough to know that my skills in computer programming is good enough to run an IT company. I was lucky enough that day walking with Benny and finding my Roman numerals on that wall, inviting me to join computer programming course. What about you? Have you found your Roman numerals? If you have, I salute you. If you haven't, it's never too late. Go and find your Roman numerals. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.